Hello, and welcome to another week, finally, of the Abusecartoons Livestream. Hope everything is okay as far as sound and picture. So it's been a while, so I apologize. I had a lot to get ready for my daughter visiting, so she's visiting for all of October, and there was just so much to do. I didn't have any extra time during the week at all, so something had to give, and yeah, I needed to just too much, physical stuff that needed to be done. But I was surprised. I thought for sure I'd be in like constant pain for weeks after, but a little bit of physical activity, especially when the weather started to cool down a little bit, was nice. So I gotta make sure I keep I keep that up. The yard is going to need a ton of work for the fall, so that should help. So sorry for being gone for so long, and I don't have a good way to communicate, so I just posted some Twitter, some tweets about not being able to go live. But I kept up with the cartoons, but yeah, they're definitely different when I don't do them on stream. But yeah, so that is behind us now. We can look forward to many Halloween cartoons. That's right. It's that season. So yeah, finally we're getting a break in the horrible humidity. It's actually almost cold at night now. That was a nice change. It's been a long, brutal... I mean, I can't believe it went so far into October, being sweltering. Hey, dude, how's it going? Oh, cool. Yeah, sorry. Maybe Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is so fussy with the bitrate and everything, so I should be sending it what it wants, but you never know. Excellent. So yeah, good to see you, dude. Sorry for the long absence. It was a lot of physical labor that needed to be done to get the place for them to stay ready. All right. Actually, let me just start trying to do some Halloween type things here. They used to be, when the gallery was open, that used to be one of my favorite things, is to get do Halloween illustrations. That's one thing, even more than Christmas, I think. That's one thing here that people enjoy, is just because it's so different. The kind of Western, childish monster stuff is looks cute and different from what they do here. The ghosts here are very they're kind of religious looking. Like, I guess it's like just the burial shrouds and stuff are different, so it comes across a little different, a little more Shinto or a little more Buddhist than so all the horror comics that take place at temples, or the ghosts have a lot of images of, I don't need this, of funerals and stuff. But yes, yeah, the year went crazy fast. The last time I remembered, it's like, oh yeah, my daughter's coming in 3 months, and then I'm like, oh shit, 2 weeks. The time just jumped up ahead, and so there's stuff I could have planned for and done ahead of time that I just didn't, and unfortunately they kind of shifted around for the better. For the most part, it's better than it was before, but they shifted around the days and what you could throw away. The trash is like a whole religion here. You need to take like a college course to get a full understanding of what you can throw away and when and how. I think that's kind of a gatekeeping that part of along with the language and the kind of etiquette and everything. Garbage etiquette is this kind of gatekeeping thing that Japan has, because they are always criticizing foreigners for not understanding the ridiculous, and I'm sure there's a good word for it in English that I'm not thinking of, but they're very just crazy rules for things and how they should be thrown away. And if you break those rules, well, then you just don't belong here. No, it's just funny. But that is one of the things that you hear in interviews and stuff that people lean on is, well, we just can't have them here because they don't understand the trash schedule. Yeah. But, it's surprisingly, and, I was in upstate New York, which is a nightmare for throwing away trash. That's really unpleasant. They have these tags, instead of bags. Here you pay for pre-made garbage bags that cost a certain amount, and they're, of course, the price of the bags is much more than they actually cost, but they're a little heavier, and they're so the animals and things can't get into them as easily, and they support the whole system. And they had a thing like that in New York. It was tags. It was like paper tags. And I think they were coated, but only on one side. And literally, people would steal them off of your trash. If you brought your trash out the night before, people would go by and steal tags off of your bags, because they were just like a long strip of paper that you folded around on itself. So most of the time, you try to get one of the ends to stick to the bag, so it wasn't just the idea was you cinch a garbage bag. And then you just take this tag and stick it around, but you can actually just lift it right off. But the trick was to, misalign it a bit and stick part of it down to the bag. So they'd have to literally tear the bag, which they did, to get the garbage tag off. So that was weird. Yeah, I had tags stolen off my car in LA too, in the student parking lot. At school, someone was going with a razor blade and cutting tags off of license plates. That doesn't seem like a a great idea. I guess you can get away with not being pulled over, but don't the tags like match a make and model? It seems seems a little odd, or at least a name. So if you get pulled over with stolen tags, that's that's not going to go well. But yeah, so they just changed days and ways you can throw away stuff. Yeah, we had this like amazing museum of broken umbrellas that we got to finally take apart and get rid of. That was the nicest change that they made, because they used to make you do all this stuff. If you want to throw away an umbrella, you had to strip the the nylon or the plastic off of the frame and prepare the frame a certain way, and then it was all a lot of work. And so now it's just bind them together and throw them away with the aluminum cans. And they also changed the rules for like small electronics and stuff, which is nice, because you used to have to pay for companies to come and collect that kind of stuff. So it's gotten a little bit better. Furniture and stuff is still expensive to get rid of. But yeah, so much better. Yeah, let's see. So just, some candy. It's been so long since I've seen real Halloween candy. I'm sure it's just gotten weirder. I like that, though, like at the grocery store or, at the discount stores or whatever. When Halloween comes, for some reason, the bags don't quite keep all the candy smell in. So you have aisles smelling of cheap chocolate and sugar when the Halloween candy gets ready to go out. So that whole, I can easily recall. It's funny, smell memory is so funny, but I can easily recall that weird plasticky sweet smell of Halloween candy aisles. I'm sure it's changed, though, because the quality of everything that's made is so lacking now. All right. Yeah, it's interesting, the people that came up with the technology. It kind of already existed, but it had a really bad, often it could have really bad immune responses. But the people that came up with the mRNA vaccine technology, how to sneak it past your immune system, won the Nobel Prize this year. And a lot of people are saying that it's a little soon. You guys are going to put your names and stand by that technology because you improved it. Like, the technology existed, I think, maybe from the 90s, but they improved it so that a lot of people were having really dangerous immune responses right after the vaccine because of the way that it was inserted into the cell. And they improved it, but I still think it's not over yet. It's going to be, another 20 years, 10 or 20 years, and we'll find out exactly what that new technique did to us. And those guys are going to have their names all over it. But it seems like, just like everything else, the Nobel Prize is a very politicized thing now anyhow, so I'm sure they got some pressure from the drug companies or American government to, let's celebrate this amazing achievement that saved the human race. But yeah, I think we're going to find, these are looking like weird loaves of bread. We're going to find someday that there was a cost to fertility, lifespan, heart health, something. I'm not a scientist. I have no idea, but I just suspect that we're gonna find out that, just like margarine, it wasn't the best idea ever. Oh, and thank you, Yumnum and True Help TV messaged me, sorry, 2 weeks ago on the channel to ask what was going on. So sorry for the crazy schedule, and hope you can find the stream again. Yeah, I think I might have done it on a Wednesday. Yeah, my university schedule is now Wednesdays. So Thursday is probably going to be the most likely day without being exhausted from early mornings. That doesn't look much like a bat. That'll probably be the day that I stream it. I think it makes the most sense schedule wise. I hope, at least. But always changing, and then when exam season and stuff comes, anything could alter that. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't know if I can draw that, and then it's going to need to be colored black anyhow. So, but that weird cartoon like cat with the arched back and the stiff tail, the black Halloween like crazy cat. Yeah, I love those old 70s fluorescent, just the cheap cardboard decorations. They have that kind of day glow. They're probably like designs from the 60s or whatever that they just kept reprinting. But I love those. I would love to emulate those, that style, and just print some weird decorations. Oh, maybe I can, let's see here. That doesn't look like a cat anymore. Maybe move the head away a little bit so the whole head is there. Although they usually don't stick their heads out. It's usually a pull your head in kind of a fear. But we need... Now it's looking like a little kid's drawing, which I guess is the what I'm going for, huh? Yeah, I think it was like one specific company. If I look it up, I may be able to find it. That did legs are a little short. Yeah, that did those kind of crazy day glow Halloween ornaments. Oh, and the stomach. Yes, thank you, dude. Yeah, that's right. The whole body is arched. That's why the legs look so silly. Thank you. It still looks like a little kid's drawing. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do a funny paper cutout. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, everything is off. Yeah, I'm just trying to, freehand this. I should, draw it more. Yeah, because maybe the smaller head like that would be good. And then the legs could be longer. But yeah, break this down into shapes to make the proportions make more sense. This is not how you draw. All right. Yeah, something like that. Maybe a rounder face. But yeah, I like those, any construction paper. That was literally one of my favorite things in the world, which may be kind of weird when I was a little kid, was just that pack of like construction paper with all the colors. And just like a pair of scissors and Elmer's glue and that construction paper, and I would just go crazy making stupid things. If there was a season like for Christmas or Halloween or whatever, but also just doing robots and monsters and stuff. That was amazing to me, because you could just take a marker and draw stuff out, cut it out, and layer it all together. I think and I think it was just a pattern, like something from a magazine, like a craft magazine or something, that she had, but I still remember when I was like, preschool age, my mother doing these felt Christmas decorations, and they had like a pattern, and she would just like cut out like a beard for Santa and eyes, and the different the cutouts for the mittens and everything, and then they would go on a larger piece of felt, so it was like like 3 or 4 layers of felt, so it gave them some depth and some weight, and they're just like crafty Christmas tree ornament, like 70s style Christmas tree ornaments. But I remember being so affected by how easy that was to make colorful and complicated things that I always thought that was fun with construction paper to do that kind of thing. To just take like 3 colors and you get a lot out of that. So I love that when we did puppets and things with just like toilet paper rolls or kitchen paper towel roll kind of stuff in like kindergarten art classes and stuff. That stuff was the best. All right. Oh yeah, do some razor blade apple jokes. Yeah, it's so funny that that's become such an urban legend, like razor blades and apples and stuff. Because I do remember that, like local hospitals. It's a weird looking apple. Local hospitals offering to X-ray your candy. That was like something that local in the 70s and probably all the way into the 80s that local hospitals would provide. And when the little old ladies would give you like Rice Krispie treats, like wrapped in cellophane, like Saran wrap. My parents would always throw those right in the trash, no matter who it was. That really sucked. The paranoid, and we weren't even like the 70s wasn't even that paranoid compared to what it became, because people don't even go door to door anymore. Oh, candy vampire teeth, dude. Hey Rev, how's it going? Sorry, I've been a little absent. Yeah, what did I do? I forget. Last year, I'm not sure if I did much Halloween. There was like one year where I did like 31 days of Halloween cartoons. But it just kind of comes up when it hits me. And now that the release, I post the cartoons not, months ahead of time, so they sync with the schedule. Usually something happens in October. Yeah, let me just take a quick look and see. We can look at this again too when I do the, where is it? There it is. So last year, 2022, I don't know. I think I was probably a little more out of it last year. Let's see. Not caring about the holidays so much. There we go. Let's try the end of the month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did a spooky. I can just copy this, can't I? Oh, wait. Let's see. Do they... Oh, they kind of protect the image. Like you can save as, but you can't copy it out. Oh, no. Yeah, it's protected. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Wow. Good website. I'm on Go Comics. Sorry, it's not on camera. Yeah, but they... so it's Halloween lollipops. We'll take a look at it. I'll leave it up, and when we switch over to the comments, we'll do that. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just go through every October and see if I did any Halloween cartoons. Yeah, I should. I wish there were like flexible. That's something that maybe that would be a good recommendation for Go Comics, is to let the cartoonists make collections of their stuff. So I could do like a Christmas, Halloween, type theme stuff, because I always end up doing a few every year. So there's probably quite a bit as a collection. I wonder, that might be a thing. They do them, like they curate some, all cat cartoons or whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, I think they just do their own collections. Yes. But all right. Yeah, so thanks, Rev. Good to see you. All right, now I've got my windows all screwed up. I lost my chat. There we go. Yum. How's it going? Yeah, sorry for the long absence. Thank you for the message. That was nice. My confusing schedule. Yeah, I think I did do a Wednesday. And now it's going to be back to Thursday, I think, for a while. It seems to be the schedule. It's just reliant on the university stuff. Yeah, because I was trying to do both the classes and the stream in the same day, but yeah, that ended up being exhausting. And I was, starting pretty late, so North America was suffering. It was 3 a.m. by the middle of the stream. But yeah, back to it. All right. But yeah, so apologies for the 2-week absence. Yeah, I just it was a bunch of getting ready for company, and it's been 4 years. So yeah, so you can imagine how much there was to get ready. It was a lot more work than I expected it to be. Where's the... Oh, that's just under edit. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have family visiting again. It's been so long. And I was so nervous, during because Japan was being so weirdly conservative with air travel. Of course, business travel they didn't get in the way of, but there was all kinds of possibility of not being able to get back in to the country because they imposed these limits, like 2,000 people a day or whatever. They have these weird kind of arbitrary limits to what they were accepting, and my visa might have made it a little bit easier, but I'd still be counted in that number. So yeah. Yeah, let's just do weird cupcakes. I think I've already done this, like cupcakes with spider webs and stuff on them as a Halloween joke. But yeah, so it's nice. It's nice things are just back to normal. Although, yeah, this Japan is overrun. I can't believe there's so many podcasters or YouTubers that I watch that they go on vacation and they always go to Japan. If you're gonna do international travel, it's always Japan. I guess because it's safe, and right now the yen is so weak that people's money is, almost everybody's euros and dollars and everything. The money is so strong compared to the yen that you can everything is much more affordable than it usually is. And then with the inflation in the U.S., groceries and things are crazy cheap compared to, food prices and things. It sounds like they're out of control in the U.S. And I think gas is finally cheaper in Japan. I don't think that's ever been the case. It's very, very rare because gas is crazy expensive, and and all energy costs are crazy expensive here. But finally, we've got either almost the same price or slightly cheaper gas than the U.S., which is insane because Japan produces no oil. So how can they possibly have cheaper gas? Well, they're buying it from Russia is probably why, but it's just insane that America has, oil production capacity, and gasoline prices are so silly. Nice. Oh, great. So our schedule's synced up, dude. That's good. You didn't even notice. Oh, I was hoping you'd be crying yourself to sleep and wondering, is that guy ever gonna draw those cartoons again? Oh, let's not get too crazy here with the detail. No, that's funny. Nice. Oh, wow. That's cool. Yes. The black cat. Yeah, I love that hissing, scaredy cat, black cat decoration from Halloween. I haven't seen that in a while. But yeah, I love those cheap printed cardboard. Yeah, I'll look those up. And see, because I think I found the company that made those a while ago. Because they've been reprinting that same, those same few graphics forever. Yeah, I have no idea what my search was. Oh, there we go. Something like that. Yeah, that's a shame though. The stuff gets co-opted, like pirated now, and printed in China and sold 1,000,000 times. Yeah, they've got some kind of old stuff. It just looks like a bunch of bad clip art though. Maybe day glow or fluorescent. Sorry, I'm doing so much off cameras. Googling. That's what makes it so exciting. Yeah. Oh, this kind of stuff. Huh, yeah. It looks like, yeah, what I've got in my head, I should just try to reproduce, what I remember. Probably make it much more fun. And especially like in Illustrator and stuff, you can do your real hard graphic, kind of cutout looking stuff. That might be fun to try to emulate some of that stuff. All right. Yeah, the arch stomach is much better. Thank you, dude. I was totally off. All right. Nice. Yeah, I love the cat when cats get scared in their tail. Just all the hair stands straight out, and the hair on their back stands up, and everything. Yeah, that's so funny, that involuntary response. All right. Oh yeah, some apple thing. Yeah, but what was the debunking of the straight pins and razor blade thing? Was the only kids that have been poisoned by Halloween candy, it was their own family members that did it to them. So depressing. And some pins. Yeah, but I can't believe how paranoid people have gotten. And they're really gonna, if people want to hurt children, they're really gonna waste their time baking things or, injecting candy with syringes or whatever. There's much easier ways to do it now. All right. Maybe. Oops. do a little bit more on this. This is getting a little hard to see what it is. But yeah. Yeah, so we're getting, now that the weather's cooling down, a lot of traffic for people walking up to the top of the mountain. So if you hear any Japanese background discussion, that's what that is. All right. Yeah, I don't know. A horrible machine-related accident. Let's see. Do like just a little wood screw or something. Like a sheet metal screw. All right. Nice. Yeah, wait. You're not gonna waste your crack on the neighborhood kids. That's right. That's what That's what cheap Chinese fentanyl is for. Yeah, I can't believe that hasn't happened yet, though. I'm sure it has. I mean, I'm sure we just haven't heard about it because it happens in poor neighborhoods. But kids getting into contact with fentanyl and overdosing. All right, yeah, because I can't believe you can just touch, like bare skin touching small amounts of it, and people can go into kind of overdose mode. It's crazy. I just saw a headline, though. One of the Mexican cartels said, we'll no longer be dealing in cheap fentanyl. So maybe they're going to help us out, kill fewer Americans. I can't believe, though, how many famous people have died. Died from probably all fentanyl. And some of them, it came out later that some of them, they weren't hooked on anything. They actually thought they were doing something else. Like they got bad information from a doctor or a dealer and accidentally overdosed because they didn't know what they were dealing with. That's so depressing. All right, wait, where is this? It's way up here. Yeah, that's super sad. And this has to be around here somewhere. All right, let's see. I'm not sure if this one's gonna maybe a little too dark. All right, let's see. Oops. That's so funny. Everybody took this. Maybe it was just the time to take 2 weeks to do something else. That's so big. There we go. There we go. I don't know what this is, like a ho-ho with rocks in it. I don't know what that's supposed to be. All right. They were dressed as the spooky Halloween treats of your nightmares. All right. So we can... Nope, that's not them. Okay, where is this stuff? Down here. That's the problem with just making these infinite layers. Yeah, it's really nice that they changed that in Photoshop. You can just grab an image now and it will jump to the layer, because previously you had to, as you were drawing things, which I never did because it slows you down so much, but as you're drawing things, you have to label every layer so you can visually look at it. And because the thumbnails are too small to see what is actually on any other layer. All right. Oh yeah, sounds like propaganda. Yeah, I'm sure that is a that's just a CIA news story, because I think people are getting more and more disturbed by because there was that report of like the like thousands of people kind of taking a run at the border, at the southern border in the U.S., and that somehow always corresponds to like these giant transfers of illegal drugs in other areas. So when you really want to get something over the border, you just pay a bunch of people to run, to take a run at it, so that it's a nice distraction tactic. No, we're moving into an era of kinder, gentler cartels. Gentler cartels. Where they care. They care about your health. All right. Yeah, it's funny, though, the kind of opioid crisis in the U.S., like assisted by, doctors overprescribing and all kinds of cheap illegal stuff. This is exactly, they have they found proof of a lot of this stuff. That's what England and Japan and probably the U.S. I don't know. I haven't heard specifically any U.S. stories, but was trying to do to China, like trying to get China addicted to opium to destabilize them. But I think I talked about this before in the stream, but they just recently stopped making a brand of cigarette called Golden Bat. And Golden Bat had was originally a brand specifically made for China, that the name of it was like, it was something dragon, and the sound of it in Chinese was like, make money or something, gold, golden fortune or something. So it sounded like a, lucky rich brand, but it had heroin in it. the filters were dipped in some sort of solution to get people addicted to. And of course, they don't make it anymore. But and this was like the 30s or probably before that. But yep, all kinds of fun stuff. So everyone was trying to do that to China in the mid 20th century, and now in the 21st century, the U.S. is having its own fun with being destabilized. But I don't even know if it's a destabilizing force here, because it's just affecting. I mean, apart from the few celebrities that have died from it, it seems like it's just hurting poor people that have just kind of given up. Yeah, there was some comedian just I don't think it was part of a stand-up bit, but it was a if you're feeling suicidal, try heroin because it may give you a reason to live, and it also may be the cause of your death, but you may be surprised how much more you want to live after experiencing an opioid. If you're that convinced. But yeah, so it's weird that's been around for so long. It's like almost 100 years of people trying to use opium for political, international political results. Let's give their population a lot of addiction. Yeah, because that was the big why there was such anti-Asian. Like in the West Coast, like San Francisco and Los Angeles had such anti-Asian, like written into laws, is because they were afraid of opium and didn't want to encourage it, make it any easier for people to set up businesses that involve that, especially during Prohibition. I can't get alcohol, but God, I can smoke all the opium I want. All right. What are we doing here? So we're going to do the paper decoration thing. Because we could just scatter some candy around. So let's do the cat and maybe put it at an angle so then I can tape it. There we go. Something like that. All right. Let's make that a little more clear. Yeah, like when you don't make the little loops out of tape, you just take cellophane tape and just stick it on, and it bakes in the sun on your windows. That's some low effort decoration. Yeah, let's do something like that. All right, so we don't need the big candy bars, I don't think. All right, and we'll keep the collateral candy corn. Well, the pumpkin's looking kind of small. Where is it? Okay. Oh, all right. So, yeah, maybe get this a little further away. Yes, yes. So is the present. Yeah, both are crazy, and it's crazy how much people's their ideas on how to fuck things over haven't changed much. Still the same playbook that everyone's using. Oh yeah, I was watched some one of those YouTube history channels that was talking about the massacre, the Japanese massacre of German missionaries in New Guinea during World War II. I think it was early. I think it was right after Japan, Italy, Germany signed their little cooperation deal, whatever. Their little their treaty that made them allies. Right after they signed it, the Japanese army rounded up and executed I think 40 missionaries, Catholic missionaries in New Guinea, and totally kept it quiet. There were orders, dispose of these bodies at sea, don't let anybody know this. And they did a weird thing, which I think they did in the 19th century or maybe I might have my era wrong. But yeah, Japan was pretty rough to Christians. For a while, they saw them as, imperialist, dangerous Western imperialists, and would crucify them. And that's how they killed these missionaries. They hung them up, with their arms spread, and then had firing squads shoot them off the. They built a scaffolding off the side of the ship, and then hung them up, and then shot at them, and then disposed of their bodies at sea. It's like, eesh. But I also heard that there was a submarine. German submarine that had Japanese scientists on it, that they executed the Japanese scientists because they were captured by the Allies and they didn't want any information, whatever they were working on, whatever they're collaborating on, they didn't want that information getting out. So they weren't great allies. I don't think the UK and America killed each other quite to that extent for their own means. But the thinking was, because it was that, Japan's early motivation, especially in the 30s, was that Asian cooperation sphere or whatever, their plan for an Asian empire that they, of course, would be in control of. So they saw those missionaries as just, dangerous European. I'll just do this and then put color on top later. Oh, they're both going to be black, aren't they? I guess they are. Well, black construction paper. Yeah, they just saw them as imperialists. And if anybody was going to have an empire, it was going to be Japan, not these lousy Catholics. But yeah, I'm sure there's so many stories like that during the war, because there wasn't any. I mean, they were allies, but they weren't really. They didn't have a shared cause other than forwarding their own agendas. What? Oh, let me make that more brown. Everything is so darker gray. So that was disturbing. Oh, maybe brighter. That dark orange doesn't make sense. A brighter candy color. All right. Yeah, it's very I guess it's Halloween colors, but it's feeling very monotone. Maybe make this some kind of green. I don't know what that is, but it's green. All right. It's just a pumpkin, too. It's not even a jack-o'-lantern. All right. Construction paper, yes. Yeah, I love I love that stuff. Okay. Wait. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want to do some kind of yellowy cellophane tape. And then I can adjust the... did I just color the whole thing? I did. Okay, well, we're not gonna do anything about that. All right, yeah. Just do so the color layer will be my my tape layer. All right. Okay. And then just a little, yeah, like that. Keep it transparent looking. Oh, but actually, it'll need something on this layer, or else the masking won't work. Yeah, so I wonder, this probably will be the first year that they'll just let people gather for Halloween again. They started to kind of discourage that because there's that huge, I think it's in Shibuya, in Tokyo, there's a huge get-together, like Halloween meeting in the street, like party in the street, just wearing your costumes and stuff. And it creates such a huge mess for the city to clean up, because usually Japanese are very tidy, but there's so many foreigners that are attracted to that. I think things just go to hell. So I'm curious if they're going to discourage it or let it happen, because it was getting bigger and bigger every year, prior to the pandemic. Oops. So I wonder, if it's going to be discouraged this year or not. All right. Well, depth-wise, things don't look great. Should I draw something on the... No, I think I'll just, leave them as simple paper shapes. Have no idea what the gag is, but that's what the chat is for, right? Oh, nice. Yeah, Christmas here, I definitely enjoy, as like a foreign holiday, I definitely enjoy Halloween celebration here, because Christmas is just depressing. It's just, it's not a family holiday. I think I told you guys it's like a Valentine's Day here. It's like the romantic day you're supposed to propose to your girlfriend. So people break up before Christmas a lot. So it's a little bit of a traumatic holiday here, like Valentine's Day can be. Because if things aren't going well, you want to save the money and not take someone out to an expensive dinner and everything just to not propose to them, just to say, I think we should see other people. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if it's Christmas because they're expecting to do a spring wedding. I wonder how fast stuff typically moves. I don't have experience with, someday I will, but I don't have experience right now with how fast weddings happen here. But they're quite a scam. They're quite a business, and they took a beating, during the like a lot of businesses. But the the wedding, the wedding planning, and they have facilities that basically handle all the wedding event, the ceremony and the reception and everything. But yeah, so they took a hit because people still got married during the pandemic, but they did it super small, so they couldn't charge you those crazy prices. But yeah, there's these giant warehouses. They look like shopping malls or whatever, but they're these kind of wedding super centers, and they contain banquet halls and fake chapels. Oh, actually, the construction paper's not shiny. And these fake chapels, complete with white guys speaking Japanese. So they have these. You can get ordained in Japan, which I think is totally meaningless, but you can get ordained to be a minister for Japanese wedding ceremonies. And they're mostly in Japanese, but sometimes they'll do English ceremonies as well if they want to be super international. But it's really bizarre to see a Japanese couple and then some white guy, reading vows and stuff. But for some reason they feel that's more legit because their image, their wedding magazine image is still very Western style. So that's a super funny thing. And Disney weddings are super popular here. I don't know if I'd want to be married by Mickey Mouse. I would feel a little bit I'd worry about the validity of that. What do I have to convert to the Disney cult to okay, so yeah, I don't know. What is this? We'll have to go back through all of my Octobers and see if I've done this exact same joke before. So we'll do the bat eyes in the middle because that would look the silliest. And the eyes where the eyes should be on the cat. Oh yeah, so we can talk about the fate of the pumpkin's fate. All right. Yeah, so kind of waiting for a death sentence. Ah, boy. There we go. Some sad pumpkin. All right. Oh, and we got this. I wouldn't trust Mickey Mouse. Yeah, Mickey Mouse is your minister, your priest. Yeah, it's true. It is just a bunch of because people are getting really wacky with their themes and styles, like people renting southern plantations to have weddings on, and then realizing, oh wait, there's like still slave quarters. Maybe this isn't a good place to celebrate our nuptials. Yeah, come on. Yeah, depressing stuff. It's lighter than that, right? It's a little too dark for cupcake papers, whatever those are. All right, let's do some crazy day glow colors. Maybe. Yeah, it's funny. And I think the younger generations, just because everyone's parents are divorced, so I think younger generations are going to lose faith. Oh, I think we're just going to have I want to know what you guys think, but I think there's going to be a big trend of kids going to their parents' weddings. So people having kids together, just cohabitating, having kids together, and then deciding, I guess we should make this legit. So like so many kids have been at their parents' wedding, which is kind of funny. And because maybe that'll help normalize too so what is all the stuff in here? All the second, third marriages will not look so strange now because kids are at you always have your kids at your wedding, right? Yeah, but I wonder if that's going to become more and more like they'll kind of cave to tradition or expectation, or just like legally it makes things easier. Yeah, because the only thing that this seems like it'd be a problem, and this is just maybe my old fashioned thinking, is that it just seems so much easier to walk away from a relationship when you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's just like dividing up your books and CDs. Oh, but there's a kid too, but yeah, okay. I don't know if that's going to slow down people. What are these things? Slow people down enough so that their breakups still remain kind of casual. Oh, but there is a kid. And then it's just going to be for the courts to decide the child support and stuff. I'm trying to find some ugly, weird colors for these things to be so they look like more industrial than fruity. I don't know. And maybe some like orange, bright orange frosting. Yeah, but I wonder if that'll be the trend just because the people don't believe in it. But at some point it's like, yeah, I guess that would be convenient. I don't know. And things are going to be so... be so complicated anyhow. Let's see. Okay, I just want to do like a frosting. Yeah, maybe I'll just do something simple like that. Something like that. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be very good. Coming back after 2 weeks. Little razor blade apple. Yes, it's adorable with some straight pins and some razor blades. Thank you, Yum. Yeah, I don't know. Let's pretend we're royalty. You haven't listened to. I've like he's been interviewed on some podcasts and stuff I listened to, but I haven't Heard his stand-up for a while. I think he has newer stuff on Netflix. Okay. Yeah, he's got some longevity. He's done well. Survived a lot of, I guess, because he's pretty clean, right? He's like a clean comedian, so I think that helps avoid controversy, because people don't assume your jokes are your personal politics and jump all over you for trying to be funny or just, shocking. All right. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe just a little edge there. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry guys. Just give me a second. I gotta get the door. Be right back. All right. Sorry. During the day, deliveries lurk around every corner. Oh, we're still... There we go. Okay. Yeah, for a while they gave up. I guess because I was home much less often. They gave up trying to deliver during the day and would just do it after 6 or 7. But yeah, now they're back to daytime disruption. And for most stuff, you can't really tell them. It's kind of up to the driver to make the route. But I heard that they get there's pretty bad penalties for having to redeliver. Like, it's negative on your, whatever their report, however the reporting goes. For delivery guys, you're, I'm trying to think, I can't even think of the word, but it's a negative mark or whatever. For delivery guys here, if they, for what they do evaluations or whatever, if you have to redeliver a lot. Yeah, because one of my students said that, they had you have a kind of your regular delivery person, and this guy said, "Thank you so much. You're always here. So it's so good for my performance evaluations or whatever, because I've never had to redeliver to you once, and that's really huge." So that must really suck, especially with the increased, like Amazon and all that stuff making. Actually, let's just do it on the nails. Do I want to do that, or does that look weird? I'll just leave them black. Yeah, so I was surprised that's got to be a terrible job. And some of the, one of the Sagawa, the bigger, delivery company here, said, "We're not dealing with Amazon anymore. It's like screwing up our routes and it's making our drivers, it's overworking our drivers, and we're not seeing any huge benefit from it." So they dropped Amazon deliveries entirely. Yeah, and they haven't, that hasn't quite taken off. I've seen a couple of like, just those mercenary kind of contractors for Amazon delivering stuff, but that didn't take off here very much. But Amazon is still, very popular in Japan. All right, we'll see how these guys go. All right. So maybe, like the the razor blade almost over one eye. There we go. All right, maybe their Halloween costumes were a little too terrifying, a little too accurate, something. Okay, so let's take a look at, there we go. Oh, nice. Yeah, went to Spirit Halloween, a mall, totally empty mall. That's crazy. Yeah, that would have to be, because of course, they just, take advantage of whatever the cheapest rental they can get. So of course it'd be a spooky abandoned mall with, the Spirit Halloween store in the middle of it. Wow. Yeah, there's a big company that, like Amazon's big competition, is a company called Rakuten, basically, Rakuten. They're basically Japanese Amazon, but they've never been able to scale up or kind of gain the same kind of reach, I think, that Amazon has. So I think they probably lobbied, politicians and stuff here to actively take out or, try to hurt Amazon's business. Probably like, building new warehouses and stuff. All right, let's see. There we go. Comments. Hey, I'm in my account. You can see the cartoons I follow. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. So here was my last year's. From the stick, he could tell she was still just a sucker. Halloween lollipop jokes. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, yeah. A spooky one. So they were scared this was the last time they would see each other. Aw, the spooky Halloween, the fingernails and bloody teeth. And then the little tube of fake blood. Do they still do that? Can you still buy because I remember, like, if you were a vampire, you wanted to, like, put that around your mouth or whatever, but I never trusted whatever that was, whatever the fake blood was. All right, yes, I did do some Halloween. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these are the decorations I'm talking about, like this style. I love this style. The longer they stayed up, the spookier it got. Yeah, so they're past their expiration. Yeah, so I'm doing the same jokes again and again. But I love that, those weird day glow paper, cheap paper decorations. They would just tape on your window. But they're bright, so, if any light hits them or whatever at night, they're very easy to see. Okay, so, wow, I did 3 last year. Okay, let's just check 2000. I thought I was like, out of it. Like not participating, but maybe. Oh no. Whatever was in that bottle. A little bit of Halloween. There we go. Halloween candy would never accept the soft, squishy nakedness of marshmallows. Yeah, they try to pass off marshmallows as candy here. It's so funny. I am starting to, once things were digital, when I was doing them on paper, it feels like I can remember everything I drew. But when it's digital, I don't remember it. It's so funny. Because you guys saw this stuff. You saw me draw this stuff. I don't remember drawing any of this. I just do it. I'm like, I must be blacked out. Like every time I stream, I'm like, in some blackout fugue state. A Dune joke. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, it's funny. All right. So where are we going here? Let's go back to, I think it's May of 2015. Let's try it out. I think there's a May 1st. No, there's not. Oh, greasy bags. Let me double check. Yeah, May 5th, 2015. Now I've lost the chat. There we go. All right. So, where are we here? Okay, let me pull see the date and the joke are still on screen. Okay, so we'll just go through May, June, July, I guess. The thought of sharing, so May 5th, 2015, the thought of sharing the tea bag suddenly became the least romantic thing she could imagine. Ew. Swapping. Oh, I was already here. Built a wall of sugar cubes. May 7th, 2015. It was the most joyless and frantic thing a 2-pound box of chocolate had ever experienced. Oh, yeah, I love that little, like for some of the American candy companies, they have that little weird corrugated sheet that goes on top to keep the candies from like sticking to the lid or whatever. I love that sheet. Not to mention the guilt. But it tasted so good, I bet it felt used. The little papers were everywhere. All right, May 12th? Maybe. Possibly. Nope. Let's try again. There we go. Socks. The new generation of socks seemed to have no concept of proper matching. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I haven't been... Sorry, let me go back in. Like these, so I have my little record. Even if I don't like them, I just need to mark them like breadcrumbs. There we go. They're not a true indication. Okay, so that's because they didn't care what others thought. Oh, there we go. All right. May 14th. He was unable to convince her that the variety packs were not her children. The tiny little variety packs are not his children. They look just like her. Little tiny boxes of Cheerios or whatever. Oh, nice. Look at these special effects. These special effects aren't very special. All right. The can of cola had a simple but elegant answer to the toxic atmosphere online. Here we go. Back in the day, there was a comic where a computer proclaimed a catastrophic failure and a complete loss of data as through fits and pounded the keyboard. The computer screen displayed a series of taunts that grew snarkier from, okay, I know how to fix this. Okay. User held up a coffee cup menacingly on the keyboard. No, I'll give it all back. Wow, that is quite a elaborate and complicated cartoon inspired by that. All right, May 21st. Oh, look at that. Extra value. The extra value of marriage proposal, the extra value of the marriage proposal had been misunderstood as insulting rather than thrifty. The extra value. Look at the onion ring in the engagement ring box. Onion ring. That wasn't worded very well. May 26th. They felt an incredible value until it was time to squeeze into the cardboard tray. Became a little cinema family. Older devices had terrible screens, no internet, but amazing self-esteem. May 28th. One pin. Nobody saw it, though. Amazing self-esteem. June 2nd, he wished they could just go back to worrying about the ice cubes melting. Oh, already here. Yep. Made it back here. Oh. After all the expectation, they really made a disappointing milkshake. Oh, shoe polish, Elmer's glue, and batteries. Oh no, there's 7 comments. You lost me with this one. Can someone oh no, here's people explaining my stupid jokes. I found it to be energizing. It really sticks with you. The circular container. Looks like shoe polish. See how I could use... I'm not sure what's the point of this comic. I've been reading this comic for over a year and have yet to find any humor. Oh, good. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, Brooke Fan. Thank you, Brooke Fan. This is a wonderful, wonderful comment. I've been reading this comic for over a year. So they've read 100 of these cartoons and have never found any humor in them. So long, and thanks for all the fish. A Hitchhiker's Guide fan. I usually get these strips. This one leaves me wondering. Oh, Chromosome. I'm sorry. I came back today to see if anyone else got it. I defend the shoe polish. Missed the point. Oh, boy. Setting battery to energize expectation. Yeah, I think it was just a random. That's the problem with digital, too, is I'll just do random things and kind of mash them together. I don't get it, but it's just not for me. All right, moving on. So long. I've been reading this for over a year. She really thought all the onions hurt her sex appeal. All right. It made her irresistible. What kind of drink is that? It's a weird martini. All right. June 11th, there was a sandwich. They would never forget. Wow, I was in a weird mode in 2015. Some of these are just odd. All right, a balloon sandwich. He now considered himself unpacked. June 18th, somewhere there must have been an equal number of jars looking just as lonely and uncomfortable. It's all lids. The jars are in the cabinet. She's currently topless, yes. Oh, that would have been a much better joke. Ukujiku. Somewhere there was a whole bunch of topless jars. Oh, here we go again. Broken. There we go. Their relationship had endured the rigors of dry cleaning. Look at the dry cleaned socks. I've never dry cleaned socks. Well, that's the joke. All right. June 25th, a glass of water offered certain advantages over a box. A box of water, what? Yeah, this is a weird era. Suddenly something so ordinary was joyful and new. Pride Month gelatin, is that what that is? Tricky to pull off. July 2nd, he was convinced that life was better as a beverage. All right, and now he can't even get a plastic straw. Yeah, with the jaw wired shut, that's your only option for sandwich. July 7th, the battle of cherry versus apple continued to rage. A slice of each. All right. July 9th. He felt an odd desperation in this improvised birthday wish. All right. July 14th. They would always have their sweet memories of the sorting facility. July 16th. Uh-oh. After pretending not to notice, it was almost impossible to bring it up now. Yikes. Show all. Maybe fishy. The fish or the bag with the hole. Which do you feel some more sorry for? Okay. And July 21st, he decided to stop tolerating dairy and just start hating it. Became more than intolerant. He became lactose hating. right. Okay. Yeah, I'm writing these just for myself. Unfortunately, July 23rd, a dozen donuts, potato chips, and a large towel were the makings of a very regrettable afternoon. Then the beer showed up. All right. And 28th, he liked it better when his friends had monetary value. Money turns into receipts. It's the circle of life. I feel the same way. And July 30th, being recycled paper meant he had to endure an endless cycle of this. Reincarnation. All right, and then August 4th, we'll stop here. Their modern packaging turned the melting process into a bizarre spectacle. Also keeps them from oozing all over. It makes them impossible to eat. Yes, all right. A melting ice cream. Okay, so we'll pick it up at August 4th. I am out of here. That's finally someone with some like sanity. They punish themselves for an entire year of trying to understand these cartoons. This don't make no sense. And then they just leave. Wouldn't it be amazing if everybody on the internet was like that? Just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna subject myself to this anymore. Yeah, it's probably a Japanese thing. You can get like soft serve ice cream cones in the refrigerator or the freezer section of grocery stores, and they're in this like total like sealed thing. So there's a little like white cup over the cone, and then there's a clear plastic top over the those little soft serve swirl. Yeah, so some of my stuff is very infected by twisted. Some of the stuff is infected by stuff I see in Japan. Lactophobia. Oh, yum! That's so good. Lactophobia. Nice. Perfect. All right. So, so of course, so little did we know the Good Witch had the power to help Dorothy. Yes, to have her only to have her struggle in the tortuous journey. That's true. That's right. You had the power to go home all the time. Well, why didn't you? Seriously? Nice. Yes, that's true. I changed their life after struggling for a year. You had the power to stop reading this cartoon the entire time. Really? Oh, okay. Now we gotta write some crazy Halloween cartoons here. Edgy costumes. What were they? They were too... let's see. Their Halloween theme. It was the dark Halloween. The little hockey puck guy doesn't look as menacing. So they worried? That's getting too long already in my head. So the theme for Halloween, so let me bring up the chat so you can enjoy watching me struggle. Chocolate ice cream. Oh, wow. I missed this. The chat won't scroll up. Oh, there we go. Wow, they had to slap the actor who played her. She was messing around so much. Wow, yeah, Dorothy. You're talking about Dorothy, she was pretty young too. I think she was in her teens. I don't know how teen, but they also kept her. Yeah, she was famously all pilled up even at a young age. All right. And that's right. And they were all obsessed with her losing weight. That was really weird, especially for the 30s or whenever that was. It was so long ago. But yeah, they were really hard on the actress who played Dorothy to lose weight. Eesh. That long ago, that was still a thing. I thought everyone was fluffy and Rubenesque in the 20s and 30s. All right. A nightmarish Halloween theme. Halloween treats, Halloween desserts, moving into disturbing. Okay, I'm not gonna let me sit with that for a minute. Yeah, so kind of waiting to be carved. So all the clues were there. That he was about to get a carving. But the clues, the signs, all maybe. That he was about to be carved. Carved? Is there a funnier word than carved? Hacked apart, cut up, sliced, slashed. He was about to get another face. All the signs were there. Or remaining uncarved. He was going to... He wouldn't remain uncarved for long. He began suspecting he wouldn't be... Nice. Oh, there we go. Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, something about being his future was predetermined. Or hinting at. The change in decor hinted at his upcoming... Oh, sorry, I got that the tablet on the camera. I can't even see it. I hinted at, like, something underplayed. Or just signs pointed to getting the knife, participating. He would soon be participating in the... he would be violently participating in the holiday season. So signs pointed to him to Oh, to his violent participation in the holiday. I should put there should be a knife in there to get that more across. Violent participation is funny. But I don't know if that participation. Participate. In the upcoming holiday. And the upcoming holiday. Violent participation. Signs pointed to his violent participation in the holiday. Holiday season. Yeah, the paper had to be cut up as well. All right. There. Negative aspects of how negative aspects might be kind of funny. Maybe they worried that reminded everyone of the negative aspects of Halloween. Is there a way to cut this down? Or they seemed, they were celebrating. Instead of reminding everyone, they were worried about reminding anyone. So the negative aspects. Endorsing. Celebrating. What's another? Oh, sorry, the chat is not keeping up. Whoa. Oh. Uh-oh, are we talking? Yes. That's right, yes. January, so Capricorn with a Aquarius cusp. I think I'm like one day away from Aquarius, but yeah, I'm at the end of Capricorn. How did you remember that, Yum? That's crazy. All right. They're reminded. They felt they may be. They felt they may be celebrating the negative aspect. Yeah, it's not. Or it gone from fun into dangerous. Yeah, a negative reminder or something. A warning or a. They didn't know if they were a warning or a celebration of the. I don't know. Something negative. Something, something, something. Ooh, cusp. Oh no, that makes more sense now. Oh, nice. Yes, that's right. I'm much more placid. That's funny. Yeah. Now I make sense. My Aquarius cusp. Much more calm than those demon goat people. Those A types, those blood type A. That's how they yeah, blood type A is the kind of over motivated, annoyingly aggressive blood type, which but it's a pretty common type, which is funny in Japan. That's so weird. They like obsess on blood type stuff. It seems kind of morbid because they'll have like idols and anime characters and stuff, and it'll say their blood type in their bio. That always felt a little strange. They're the universal donor, universal donor type. Yeah, that's just a weird thing to connect to personality. Okay. So they were either warning. That's warning or celebrating. Yeah, let's try that. Were either warning or celebrating. Warning about, warning of, cautioning about. What's the they were either a warning or maybe a warning or celebration. It was better. Yeah, because I can't figure out how to say it any other way. They were either a warning or a celebration of. A warning of. That's not right. A warning. All right. Oh, so if I put maybe the preposition in there, the warning against or about, a warning about or celebration of, warning for, warning of, or a warning of the negative aspects or celebration, or yeah, I guess it can both be of. Warning of or celebration of. Let's just leave it at that. They were either a warning or a celebration of the negative aspects of Halloween. I think that'll be okay. I don't know. A warning or a celebration. All right. They were either a warning or a celebration of the negative aspects of Halloween. Okay, that's close enough. Science pointed to his violent participation in the coming holiday. Upcoming. Yeah, participation is a long word. Yeah, I think violent participation is funny. I like that phrase, but I don't know. Yeah, there should be a knife, shouldn't there? Otherwise, well, we'll see. We'll see how angry the comments are. To his maybe sudden and there we go. I like sudden. Yeah. Signs pointed to his sudden and violent participation in the upcoming holiday. Carved up, scooped out. All right, an uncarved pumpkin. All right, I think that'll do it. All right. Let's make some JPEGs. Yeah, being born in like January or February, I guess even, well, maybe not early March could be, but those are like dark, horrible times to give birth and exist. Is that 20? Okay, 23. Yeah, I keep thinking about that, like going to the hospital especially if you're in a snowy part of the country. In the midst of all that, has to be horrible. That time of year, I guess, I don't know, but then the middle of a brutal heat wave in summer can't be fun either. That's got to be the worst time to be pregnant too. Okay, let's make this. Yeah, but I was thinking about that, how dark it must have been. Dark and cold, baby's favorite things. All right. All right. So I will upload these. The exciting FTP part. And then we'll get to some purple potato nonsense. Yeah, this is the season of sweet potatoes in Japan, and they especially pushing the purple one. Okay, so yeah, we're all up. I can't believe that one stupid milkshake cartoon got so much response, and people would be like, yeah, I give up on this crap. This cartoon is not for me. All right, let's get to the convenience store. I'm going to have to check on my daughter. She might be sick. My younger daughter. Yikes. Convenience store. All right. Uh-oh. Are we... There's the microphone. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. I couldn't see the meter. So I have a huge bag. I guess I should take it out. It's making a lot of noise. So welcome to fall. October in Japan. So we don't have, well, I guess we do, but nobody drinks them. They have pumpkin spice lattes, but nobody likes them here. But the thing that they do celebrate is the murasaki imo. So purple sweet potato. So the convenience store looks very much like, where am I? Where's the camera? This, one more. So I grabbed the four most difficult looking purple sweet potato snacks. So they're mostly chocolate. So I think like white chocolate. So the sweet potato is it's like a light, starchy sweetness. Surprisingly sweet though, and they don't flavor them. So you'll get, and you'll see that a lot even in summertime. You'll see like soft serve and stuff that's this kind of lilac color, this purple color, and that's sweet potato. So it's not sweet. It's like, kind of sweet. So it's that disappointing kind of sweetness. So the color maybe looks like it would be, some sort of blueberry or something possibly, but yeah, it's sweet potato flavor. So caution to anything this color, kind of purple, this light fuchsia looking thing. It is sweet potato flavor. That's why most like dark brown things are often black sugar, not chocolate. So that's another disappointment too. Okay, we'll save this one for last. This is a caramel coated potato snack. So let's start. Oh boy. Okay, let's just start with these big wafers. Okay, so there we go. We got some purple sweet potato. So these are chocolate wafers, but the chocolate is potato flavored. And nothing. Yeah, it's just going to be a big variety. So I'm wondering how these go. These might be pretty rough, but we'll see. So kind of a Twix like. Oh, this one's kind of gross. Let's get a prettier one. But they usually don't. Oh, yeah, very potato. Very potatoey smell. Yeah, if you know the smell of like yams or sweet potatoes, that's exactly what this smells like. It's a pretty color. It's not a very fall color though. That's funny. But here goes the wafers. So chocolate covered wafers, sweet potato flavor. Hopefully the middle is sweet potato. Just the potato tastes fine. Flavoring it with things is not. When the white chocolate starts to overpower the potato taste, it's a little bit better. But that initial like potatoey sweetness, it's like barely sweet. It's that like kind of weird sweet. Kind of like the sweet beans they have here. It's that same kind of like, So these are okay. The cream inside and the sweetness of the chocolate, once that gets going and kind of overpowers the potato, it's okay. Yeah, but that initial taste is not great. Oh no, well, there's so many more of these. Okay. Well, let's try the crunchy chocolate. Sweet potato. So these are kind of like a bread, like a toast, like toasted, like a Melba toast or something, but impregnated or kind of drenched in chocolate, coated in chocolate. But it kind of soaks in because the original kind of bready cookie that it's in is kind of very porous and very dry. So these are, yeah, the saku saku, so crunchy. Crunchy little cookies soaked in probably the exact same strange sweet potato chocolate. Oh, yeah. But these don't have any relief. The potato chocolate goes all the way through. It's okay. It's just like a disappointing sweetness, you know. You don't... I don't know. I think it's like it's a seasonal flavor, but I don't know I don't think anybody said this is my favorite flavor. It's weird too because the color doesn't match it. You know, the color looks like it would be kind of a lighter taste or something, and it's just kind of a heavy, strange taste. Oof. Okay. That one was, yeah, no relief there. So I'm hoping that sweet potato chocolate covered marshmallows will offer that same sort of relief, because the middle of the marshmallow should be untainted by the chocolate coating, the potato chocolate coating. Yeah, it's just okay. It's not terrible, but it's kind of a weird, disappointing flavor. And it's just because it's seasonal. Wow, this doesn't have a place. Oh, wait, I'm just opening it down the side. There we go. Yes. So as you can see, these are going to be little marshmallows coated in... Oh, but yeah, they're not very coated, actually. It's just kind of a light... Yeah, see, they're still mostly marshmallow. Almost no purple. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. It doesn't match at all. What is going on? The marshmallow flavor is weird. That's a really bad combination. Wow. There's something really wrong. Marshmallow. The marshmallow is strange. Maybe it's some kind of veggie marshmallow or something. Yeah, it's not a one of those puffy, sickening sweet American style marshmallows. There's something weird about it. I think it's like a vegetable kind of starch one. Okay, one more time. That's weird. So the chocolate isn't overpowering because it's not a heavy coating, but the marshmallow is really bad. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that's really terrible. Wow, so they went from bad to worse. Okay, so let's move away. Those are all 7-Eleven store brand purple potato snacks. That last one was brutal. Yeah. Yeah, something wrong with that marshmallow. It's not sweet. It's kind of a strange semi-sweet marshmallow. They must have made it some strange way. Let's see what the ingredients. I'm not going to be able to read. Wow, yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah, I think they just made the marshmallows wrong. Well, maybe rice. Yeah, maybe they're rice-based or something. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, our last one. I'm holding out hope for this. Okay, so this is, as you can see, coated. It's actually potato. Like it looks like there's actual potato in there, coated in caramel and then coated in purple potato chocolate. If they just used the purple chocolate or the purple potato for the coloring of the chocolate and left the chocolate mostly untouched, it might be okay. Oh, these are very heavily, they're kind of sealed, like goobers or milk duds. They have kind of a waxy coating. They're very crunchy. Yeah. That's much better. Oh, yeah. That's a good combination. The caramel is a bitter caramel. So it's actually not potato. It looked like potato. Doesn't that look like potato? It's a crunchy, it's a sweet kind of crunchy center. I thought that was going to be potato. Yeah, but it says caramel coating. Yeah, maybe so. It's just like a sugared or kind of a dry, but it's very crunchy. Dried potato center. Very crunchy, and the bitter caramel is pretty good with that kind of strange sweet coating. Very hard in the middle, though. I guess it's like caramelized on the outside. Okay, so that's okay. So once we got away from the store brand, things stopped getting weird. But yeah, this is potato chocolate. Delicious potato chocolate. But it's kind of hard, like a toffee or something in the middle. It's kind of sticking in your teeth. So the flavor is fine, but it's like weirdly crunchy. Okay, so this is not a great season. It's a beautiful season to come to Japan. The weather cools down, the leaves are changing, but anything that's this color, if you see anything this beautiful lilac purple color, be aware it's a strangely sweet potato. And when I was a kid, I really hated sweet potatoes, mostly because, great grandparents would serve like candied yams and stuff. And that was a taste I never recovered from as a kid. Because it's sweet, but not the right kind of sweet. It's like that kind of weird syrupy, strange sweetness. And that last one is okay, but not great. None of those were good. But they were so pretty. They were a nice lilac color. These things, so watch out for store brand Japanese marshmallows. Those are foul. Like, those are really bad. I thought they could do marshmallows here, but maybe not. Yeah, they did something weird. They made them with the wrong kind of binding flavor or whatever. Ugh, that was very gross. And these were okay, but no relief from that horrible potato flavor. The last ones, yeah, that's not a bad combination, like bitter caramel and potato. Wow. Brutal. Yeah, I'm pretty sweet potato phobic at this point. Wow. Yeah, so that's what we should have, is a yummy or nummy vote. Yes. Oh no, now Yum says so long and thanks for all the fish. This sweet potato snack tasting is not funny in any way. Wow. Yeah, that was really strange. The store brand stuff is usually better. Like, they usually have a better combination or a sense of that. I think they were just like blindly throwing in the flavor in there. But yeah, 7-Eleven, not your best work. I think they could do better. Yeah, it just sounds like, because they do a lot of snacks that are this same type of snack with different flavors, like a white chocolate, a strawberry chocolate, milk chocolate version of this. So I think they just threw sweet potato flavor in there because it's seasonal. So unfortunately, that is the weakness of some things in Japan. They love seasonal snacks. So good snacks will go away, and if there's a food you don't like that's part of a certain season, it's unavoidable. So, yeah, not great, but yeah, we survived the purple potato massacre. All right, let's go back. Wow. Yeah, that's just and maybe I should have done like 1 or 2. 4 was a little extreme. Although if those marshmallows were the only thing that I got, that would have been horrible. Those are just brutal. Yeah, I wonder what that is. I wonder why they made that taste so bad, because whatever it mixed with at the end was not good. Not a marshmallow. Not my marshmallow. Hashtag not my marshmallow. Crazy. Go off on sweet potatoes. These damn sweet potatoes. Yeah, and so there's other potatoes here. The satsu imo. So these are murasaki imo, and the satsu imo are they're more reddish, and the inside is very yellow. So they don't color things as strongly. So the purple ones have a very strong, the skin, like when you mix it with anything, or that skin like colors things very easily. So that's how they do the soft serve and everything. But and maybe mixed with like a sweet cream, like maybe the soft serve isn't bad, because any flavor mixed with, that soft serve kind of milky flavors, okay. It's a nice color. It's not very autumnal. It's a nice color, but it's yeah, not a great flavor. And supposedly those are very healthy potatoes. They as far as potatoes go, as far as things that are all starch, but the fiber and everything in those potatoes is supposed to be pretty good. I just need some sweet milk on my potatoes. Yeah, wow, that was disappointing. I thought one of those would be at least one would have gone well. But it did not. Yeah, so there's some really nice Japanese ice cream flavors, though. They have a lot of soft serve at the tourist areas. So if you see a gray colored ice cream, they often do black sesame, and black sesame ends up looking kind of gray. That's very good. And then, of course, matcha is nice when it's sweetened, with milk and cream, or milk and sugar. And what else? So they have, the green tea, black sesame I've had. And sometimes you see like Japanese cherry. I don't think that's very common. Strawberry is more common. But they'll have some... and another one that's good is hojicha. So brown tea, like roasted green tea, which is called brown tea here. Not genmai, hojicha. Hojicha soft serve is good too. That's like a light brown. Yeah, so it's a roasted tea flavor. That's nice too, because it's a little bit, it's kind of earthy and bitter, but with the milky sweetness. It's a nice combination. They have brown tea, roasted tea lattes too, like a tea bag in steamed milk. Those are pretty good too. But yeah, so they do have some nice flavors. Just be careful of those light purple ones. Yeah, I think that could go either way. I don't think I've ever tried. It's an appealing color, but it's not the color. It's not the flavor you expect it to be. So I've avoided them. Yum is drinking. It's a good, we caught you on a good night then. Sweet milk on your potatoes. Oh, man. Oh, I missed you guys so much. Yeah, thanks so much for dropping by in the chat. Yeah, bad start to the holiday. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah. So the holiday, we got some Halloween artwork coming out. Not the funniest cartoons, but nice. Yum's up late watching cartoon live streams, getting all salacious. Nice. Yeah, But yeah, very fun, and glad to, and thanks. Yeah, thanks for the nice comments, both True TV and Yum. That was nice to have you guys comment. It's unfortunate we don't have any social tab or anything on this channel. I keep thinking about just mashing all my channels together, like the monetized game channel and everything. But I think that'll just be too confusing because there's so much, geek kind of boring for this stream stuff on that channel. So yeah, I just wish there was an easier way to get monetized. Because it's not, I'm never going to have big numbers, but it would be nice to use all the features on YouTube. That really sucks that they kind of gate features behind, partnering with YouTube. And I'm even further away from that on Twitch. Brutal. But, yeah. Well, good. Well, I'm glad we could do this, and I'll be back to normal, a much more normal schedule. I may have to do some driving if someone is sick. Head to the doctor's office. Oh, that's unfortunate. And there is a flu going around. Like there was a late summer flu here, and they said with the resurgence of COVID and the flu, getting both of those at the same time is brutal. You're just getting it every which way. But so hopefully that's not what it is. I just need more viewing hours. Like they raised the number of hours, so I have enough subscribers, but I just need to be over. It's a ridiculous amount, like 10,000 hours or something. And because I'm only live streaming, it's only between 4 and 8 people watching a couple of hours. So it needs to be, it would be better. I guess I should do highlights or something. I don't know, like cut pieces out of this and post them. Maybe just the food segments or something and do uploads. But yeah, and I'll never get there because right now I'm like only 25% of the watch time that I would need. So I think the only way to fix that is stream almost every day of the week or something to get closer to that. Yeah. Release the bots. Yeah, right. I need to just need to get some Russian bots watching this stream. Uh-oh, I can't leave Yum. She's sloshed enough. She's needs us around. Oh man. Yeah. It's weird too. I haven't looked at it from the outside, not as logged in as myself, but on Facebook they seem to, I don't know if they mute the whole stream, but in some regions they mute the stream because of the intro music. They're saying it's not licensed or it's not playable in certain areas. So I wonder where that is. Hopefully in the US it's totally fine, but we'll see. Nice. Yeah, I got to get to those perks. Yeah, I wonder if there is a we'll watch your YouTube channel service. I'm sure there is, because there must be for everything, because they talk about that with everything, Instagram and Twitter and everything. People are buying follows and comments and everything. Oh, but yeah, and that's the other thing that has, with the purchase of Twitter, all of the numbers now for all social media are suspect. So the people that have 10 million followers and stuff, a lot of that is dummy accounts. And just like the, what is it? The VTubers? Yeah, the avatar, the anime avatar, live streamers, the game streamer kind of thing that's popular in Japan. You sign up with one of those companies and you become their latest greatest thing, and they manage hundreds of these VTubers and they instantly throw you 1 million subscribers. So they just plug you into their network and then stick everyone on your account and get you views. And then if it doesn't pay off for them, if it doesn't generate the revenue that they want, they'll just cut you off. But yeah, it sounds such a scam. They have their, on the website, or in the, like the back end, they have all this is, our guidelines and rules, and this is how, we want you to do things, and this is best practices. Nobody that is successful on this platform follows any of that. So it's all bullshit to keep stupid people, to keep good people good and stupid people stupid. Meanwhile, people that are going to, be willing to get investors and throw money at things can do that. Like, what's her face? Captain Marvel, when she launched her little YouTube channel, she instantly had like millions of subscribers. Like, how did that happen? It didn't have anything to do with a deal between, her agency, and and all this talk is going to get me demonetized. I'm on a blacklist already. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. No, she did. Yeah. I got to upload. Yeah. There's Unknown Girl she did a couple of the food segments. I should put those on. I think I only uploaded the one. I'll pull those down to make sure if those are still in my email. I should pull those down, because that would be something that would be more viewable on when actually like hit the algorithm. I don't think streaming does that, but no, I think Unknown Girl did. I think she did like half a dozen, 4 or 6. So I'll take a look at that. Yeah, that would be good. Very good. But some of my snack segments are not. I don't have any kind of structure. I need to like introduce it and have a thing and then try it, and then like some of those people that do that, like try fast food and stuff, they have this very like step-by-step thing they do, so you know exactly what to expect. I'm just blah 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 in the middle of my conversation. I just cut over to eating snacks, and then so we'll see. But it's wonderful having you guys in the chat. It's very shorts. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I should see if I can pull out some silly stuff and probably just crop it so it's just the cartoon. It's just me drawing the cartoon. That might be kind of fun for shorts, like some stupid thing I'm saying over just the drawing. Might be kind of a funny short. Yeah, I should experiment with that. I'm just not giving the channel enough attention. It's just not my priority with the other YouTube thing. Once that got monetized, they took away the focus on this. But if I lose my syndication, I'll have to start focusing on something to get this more revenue generating. But yeah, thanks for the suggestions. I'll try to do that, because it does seem like those things get attention, or like shorts. They're pushing shorts really, really hard. They're not. I can't watch shorts on YouTube. Yeah, they're mostly, just kind of strange stuff. Like the stuff that gets recommended for me is really weird and unwatchable. So I don't know. Yeah, Captain Marvel. Yeah, right. I agree, dude. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Yeah, she was like that actress. I can't think of her name, but she was so whatever. Like when she was in something, you kind of barely remembered it. Whatever, she's fine. But then when she started with her, it's not for you. We didn't make this for you. Then it's like, okay, we don't want to deal with this anymore. That's crazy. All right. What's up? Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks. What's up, YouTube? Today we're eating purple potato chocolate. What's up, YouTube fam? That kind of, and that's what I mean. I am only capable of doing like what wouldn't annoy me. That's my weird limit with doing anything online, is I can only do something that wouldn't piss me off. There's a lot of people that have like some kind of cringe-proof implant in their brain or whatever, where they can, perform in front of a camera in a way that would disgust them if they had to watch it. But, if it generates revenue, that's why they do it. But I think that's always been my limitation, even with artwork and everything, because that kept me out of doing the real hardcore kind of studio animation. Is I didn't want to draw other people's shitty characters and like be, criticized or have to take a negative, kind of what's it called? Just somebody like a studio manager or whatever complaining about my work because I drew some ugly, terrible character off model or whatever. That's why I never could do it, because I'm not capable of doing something that, makes me sick. I'm listening to Witch Yum. Yes. Oh no. Now Yum will never come back until I call her my YouTube fam. Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah, I'm sure. You can already see the Captain Marvel actress. Disney's lost faith in her because she didn't get a sequel. She got two more actors playing the same role in a sequel movie. So it went from Captain Marvel 2 to The Marvels, because I think they have more faith in the other two actresses not being annoying and not getting in trouble. Yum's gonna be my producer now, and we're gonna go straight to the top. We're gonna have those things, those educational shorts where it's like prejudice is wrong, and being racist is wrong, and being sexist is wrong, and we'll have these little we get amateur actors to play out these scenarios. We'll teach people how unfair life is. That's so funny. Yeah. Well, thanks, Yum. I appreciate your appreciation. No, that's nice. Yeah, because I think I'm only capable of doing what doesn't make me hate myself anymore. But a lot of people can, they don't mind, doing whatever it takes, or being whatever it takes to get attention. Yeah, it's weird, and unfortunately, a lot of the kind of attention-seeking, in very negative ways, streamers and YouTubers are coming, and TikTok mostly are coming to Japan. So that's really bad. It's going to create a really big problem with people doing stupid things to get attention in Japan, because Japanese people are very low-key in their reaction. So it's funny if you're doing something insane and nobody is reacting to you. They're just kind of like looking at you blankly because they don't have extreme reactions here. And so I think a lot of people are trying to take advantage of that and, screaming about war atrocities and stuff in Japanese people's faces and thinking it's funny. But there's been some really bad stuff. Recently, that kid in the UK that was just like walking into people's houses and like babbling like an insane person, so they were terrified of what was going on. And then that kid, the Somali kid, I forget, Joey Somali or something, I forget what his name, but that YouTuber, he was like constantly getting in confrontations and things on trains with people, and I guess he just got arrested recently for like stealing from a construction site in Japan. So that's all. No more of him then. We won't be seeing him no more. But so that's really bad though that Japan is attracting that, because it's safe. The police aren't gonna do much to you other than just enforce the law. They're not gonna there's not huge problems with. Actually, the police are kind of bullied in Japan in some cases. So yeah, it's not good, but we'll see. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, that's right. And long ago was the what's his face? Yeah, going to the suicide forest and touching the dead bodies. Yeah, foreigners, they're so fun. Yeah, I still don't understand why. I guess it's just the safety. It's just you're not going to get killed. You're not going to get robbed. You're not going to get killed. That's why everyone's coming to Japan now. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to make it my job to scare the hell out of every tourist here and just rob them. Yeah, there's been some cases recently of people like, jacking up prices for things for tourists only, and specifically targeting tourists. But tourists don't carry cash, and there's not a lot of benefit. A lot of the people that come here aren't like ultra wealthy or anything. It's just a lot of students, so there's not a huge advantage. So I don't know. White people, am I right? Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's funny though. It's just it's when places are too safe. Yeah, people just take total advantage of that. Yeah, I guess I won't start my my supervillain career harassing tourists. But yeah, Mr. J, dude can be my Harley dude. We can start our crime wave and collect around us a strange group of other themed villains. Nice. Yeah, right. Yeah, you won't be accused of. You don't have any white guilt to worry about. All right. Well, I gotta check on what's going on. If I need to get to the doctor, they close really early. So, oh boy. Okay. So, yeah. Let's do this again next week. So sorry to leave you, Yum, all unsatisfied and drunk. Yeah, the daywalker, right. Yes. That's what I'll be. I'll appear to be a tourist, but actually I'm a tourist slayer. Yes. I find where people are being the most rude and not forming correct lines. Nice. But yeah, not waiting in an orderly fashion to get onto the train. That's where I find my victims. All right. Yeah. Love you guys too. It's really nice to be back and to have some back and forth. So thanks so much for spending the time. And I'll be back in just a little while. Good, at least. I know, I'm leaving Yum wanting. She's going to be in trouble. She's going to be tipsy and looking for trouble. Yeah, I don't know how to do that on stream. I think that's against YouTube's terms of use, but we'll find another platform. Maybe I can do an OnlyFans after show. All right. So, yeah, take care, everyone. And if this is your first time watching and you're wondering what the heck is going on, abusecartoons.com is the website, and then gocomics.com/domestic abuse is the archive where all of these cartoons show up, and we draw 2 of them every week. So it's going to be Thursdays for a while, which means Wednesday night North American time. And yeah, that's right. I keep saying things in Japanese time, which makes no sense. But we're over here on the other side of the world. So take care, everyone, and we'll be back again next week. So, and thanks to everyone supporting on Patreon and patreon.com/abusecartoons if you're interested. So thanks a lot, and see you again next time. Goodbye. Bye.